Alright, so for this upright cylinder, remember your light source is coming from the upper right, so the furthest side away from that is going to be this front edge of the cylinder, where that's going to be your darkest value. That's going to be your level 4, so your darkest. You're going to take from that really dark stripe that we put in there, and you're going to blend that out in either direction. So pressing really, really hard, and then going and lightening up the pressure as you move further away to the edge. You can kind of imagine if you did have that cylinder in front of you, if the light source was coming from behind, it would kind of wrap around the edge, making the darkest stripe there in the front. You can see that I did a stripe kind of like we did when we did the gradient on the value scale. And now I'm just kind of going through and matching those values on the sides, because again, you do need to do this nice and neat, because you can't just go over the edges, because you are going to have other values that are right next to it for the top of the cylinder, and then of course the bottom, you need to keep that as neat as well. So going in and just heavy pressure, pressing really, really hard there in the center, and then as you move out to the edges, just using less and less pressure to create a nice gradient blend. That's why we practice doing the gradient on our value scales. So as you go there, you can see, just kind of check as you go. You're going to press hard and then use less and less pressure as you move outwards. Take your time. Areas where you need to fill in, you're just going to put pressure in those areas that you need to fill in, and make sure it's nice and neat. Go clear to the edge of your object. If you don't, it's going to ruin the illusion of the shading of the can, making it not look like a 3D object. So just go back and forth in opposite directions. Make sure if you do have any line work that you are going in the same direction of the can. So not straight across, but kind of curving those lines as you go around, or going up and down. And then for the top is going to be nice and light. That's going to be like a level 2 value, just like you did on the cube. This whole thing took me in real time about 4.5 minutes. This video is just under 3. So if it took me about 4 minutes, it should take you at least that long. If it's taking you less time than that, you need to slow down and make sure that you're doing a nice, careful job with this, so that way you don't have to redo it. Good luck.